Hey everybody, it's about 1:30 on Sunday afternoon. Kyle's here, he's cutting grass. I'll turn you around and show you. Loud motorcycle there. I'll turn you around and show you my tomato plants. Hold on a minute. This is one of them cherry tomatoes. I was going to move this bucket down on the ground, but this tomato plant grew all the way up here already. It's all the way up to here. It's almost as tall as I am. Got weeds in there, but and here's the other one. It grew up over the banister there. That one's, I gotta tie that other one up to. It's growing, hanging down over the bucket there. That one out there. Looks like a mess here, I know, until he cuts the grass. Maybe we can burn some of these boxes too. But the grass really needs cut. Look at all the weeds and stuff. It's been so wet though. That's so wet. There's my Jerusalem artichoke. I'll get down there and get her close up, but my onions are ready to pull some for sure. Peppers are still kind of wimpy looking. I don't know. Onions are growing good though with the weeds. So it'll look a lot nicer when he cuts the grass in here. I'll show you after that. I guess I didn't tell you, it's a beautiful day. It's about 81 degrees. We got a nice breeze blowing. It's great, feels great to be out on the porch. Mosquitoes aren't bad. The wind's pretty good wind. Just, you know, occasional breeze, just real nice. 81 degrees, perfect. Grass is high though. We couldn't cut it because it was raining all the time. So he's gonna get it cut today. These tomatoes I planted in the ground are kind of wimpy. The ones in the bucket are growing better. I'm surprised. Certainly getting enough rain there. Anyway, this Jerusalem artichoke, now I see why they say be careful where you plant them because they spread. So you go over here by the onions. Grass in here. It's really high. There's the onions. I could pull them, lots of them. Maybe I'll pull some later and have them with a hoagie. That'd be good. And the peppers over here, they're not, well, they got some buds and flowers on them, so they're coming along all right. But my grape plant's growing crazy. Thing grows, seems like it grows a foot every night. So, but the yard grass is so high. Look at that, all this needs trimmed. He didn't bring his weed eater though. He'll have to do that another day, I guess. Alrighty, going back on the porch. There's old Kyle coming up the hill there. That's a pretty steep hill. That mower comes right up over there though. Gray-haired old Kyle, he'll be 40 years old in September. He likes cutting grass, I think. He came down on his motorcycle. His motorcycle's out there. I thought he was going to come up over the hill where you can see better. There he comes. Back behind the garage. I'm getting all this new garage. All new siding on that garage here in a couple weeks, I hope. Get that looking better. Grass is high back there too. This Jerusalem artichoke, it's really gone nuts. They said don't plant it somewhere where you don't want it to take over. I made a mistake planting it there because it's just spreading like wildfire. I wish you could all be here on the porch with me and smell that fresh cut grass. Nice smell on a beautiful day. Sorry about the camera work. Not on a very good tripod here. Kyle coming around the corner there. Beautiful blue sky. I still haven't seen many hummingbirds. Not like I thought it would be. I see it once in a while, but they probably got somewhere else. Everybody has them. Hummingbird feeders out, I guess. My other feeder, my other bird feeder, every time I fill it, something gets into it. I don't know if it's Mitch or something else, but they took all my bird seed. But it wasn't the birds, it was something else. Anyway, that's my backyard. Pretty high, it looks nice once Kyle's back there cussing. That scares me when he comes up over that hill. Pretty steep. I used to go down the hill. I'd never come up it. I'd go around where it was easier to get up and then I'd go down, but he comes straight up the hill. Tried to get Stewie to come out. The door's open. I keep calling for her, but she don't want to come out. I saw Bernie earlier. I brought a blanket out here to hang up, and Bernie come running, so I gave her a can of food. In addition to later tonight, I guess. AOC hasn't been around. I don't know where she's at. It's funny that she's gone for days and days, and then she all of a sudden shows up. Bernie, though, he sticks around here. Got my new sheath on my shovel. Thank you very much. That thing is sharp. You get cut on that if you're not careful. It's good to have a sheath like that. Thank you. So July 4th is coming up next week. I don't have any plans. My neighbor across the road, he shoots off a massive fireworks display. I mean, like as good as any you'd see in the city or anything. So I can just sit on the yard, out in the yard here and watch them. But I'll probably just, Stewie will be. 4th of July is always a miserable weekend for pets. Wilma used to be. Once she'd hear that first firework, you know, then she was under my feet, wouldn't leave me alone. Stewie hides under the bed for the whole weekend because they shoot them off. They'll start shooting them off 2 or 3 days before the 4th. My neighbors, lots of them have fireworks, but the one neighbor has a really big display, so I'll probably film it for you. Alrighty. Kyle got tired of doing this in here with a push car, so he cut the fence over there and made a gate. Now you can get the ride car out here. Still need to use a weed eater though. Get it looking nice. He didn't bring it with him. I have to go down later today or something with the weed eater. Lots of weeds. They grow good. Well, Kyle's out there cruising in the backyard now. It got hot all of a sudden. See, he took his shirt off too. I tied up my Jerusalem artichoke. I tied it into a big bundle. Can't see it, but there's the rope. I tied it up so it's not spreading all over the place in the yard there. It was falling over. I'm gonna have to dig some of them up. See if they're good for eating, like they say. So I think I'm gonna go back in the house. It got really hot all of a sudden. I think I'll go back in, turn the air on, take my coffee and sit in the air with Stewie. She didn't want to come out, so I'll go in and sit with her in the air, and we'll see y'all. I hope you all have a great weekend. What is today? Sunday? For God's sake, I forgot. Yeah, it's Sunday, so hope you have a great Sunday night. Stay frosty, everybody. Dale out.